I guess you can probably hear me, so I didn't really have to wave. Duh. Sorry, it's been a very, very long time since I've done a Facebook Live. How are you today? I'm good, good. Just bored. Hence why I wanted to do a face since it's been so long since I've actually put one on. Sorry, you're working. I start back to work on Saturday coming up. Well, hello, hello, welcome. So I've never done my head before like this. Thought I would try it for our first time. Is there any way you can take a couple days off for a mental health day? I mean, I know it's kind of a crucial point that healthcare workers are needing to be on, but your mental health is also important during all of this. Wish my camera went down further. I'm kind of hidden behind my words here. Hey, how are you? Long time no see. Hell yeah, girl. Because you're going to need it. I know you need it now. Alright. I've never used this stand before. This is my husband's stand for his camera, so please bear with me a moment. Oh. Well, that doesn't work either. Darn it. Hey girl, hey, I miss you too. You can call me homo, that's what I am. Alright. I do not powder while sitting at my table, so please bear with me a moment. I'm going to go powder real quickly, and I'll be right back. Hello, sorry. Damn, I look like a cue ball now. That is the funniest thing. Iona! Sorry to keep everybody waiting. I don't powder at my table, so I had to go do it in the bathroom. Oh, let's see if we can fix my height here. There, maybe that's a little better. So I really have no idea what I'm doing today. I never do. So I thought, hey, whatever. I'm bored, might as well put a little color in my life. And something that Novice Sister Sonata and I tend to have a lot in common, which I don't think she's watching right now. We tend to just sit and stare at ourselves a lot. It's like, I don't know what to do. Ha! Ha! There you are! I'm gonna turn on this other light. There, and I got a box to sit on. Oh, look at that. I can see. And this tends to be my typical start of my face. Ooh. What's up, Joey? I miss you too. I think about you all the time when I'm Pokemoning. And opening your gifts from Princeton Park. Oh, that's good. Guessing everyone is sitting home being as safe as possible. Since you're watching this full try a new thing. It's not exactly even, but... Ooh. I'm going too far back, am I? It's the middle of my head. It is so crooked. Oh well. I like it crooked. I like them when they're crooked. We won't go there on film, honey. I can't. But if that's anything to go by. Ew, Sailor Moon. To each their own. Sister Cherry was gonna join me in like a dual chat. So she could paint too, but she got stuck working. I touch myself all the time. I can't help it. I'm actually wearing shorts because I'm on film. And in case I stand up, I don't want anybody to see my shorts again. Like during our Zoom board meeting the other day. Alright. I think I've got that. We don't always have to wear a veil. So we can pretty much do anything we want to with our heads. And I'm just trying to think outside the box and do something a little bit differently. So, and being that I'm not going anywhere or doing anything today, and this is just like practicing and painting, and I miss putting a face on so much, that I decided to go all the way back since I actually am not putting a veil on today. And I thought about not putting a veil on a couple times. As long as you're a black veil in our house, you can do whatever you want to. You don't always have to wear your traditional house headpiece. And we're in the process right now of getting new what we call wish dishes, which are the Mickey Mouse ears. Ooh, I shouldn't talk about this. Sorry. It's not public yet. I don't know. Can I get in trouble for that? I doubt it. Sorry, Dora. When are you gonna move up here and join our house? How often do you wash your brushes? I honestly have not washed my brushes in over a year. Which I know is terrible and something you should not do. Girl, you're gonna be living there forever. There's always work to do in that damn place. And I very much appreciate you doing it. Or you lose them in your giant bag. Your giant IKEA bag. Wow, okay. Yeah, I really should wash mine. Maybe after today. I mean, my bucket of brushes. Can you guys hear my music playing? I am Jelly, you won that bitch. Hello, hello, welcome. So I'm trying something completely new today for those of you who haven't watched from the beginning. Shaved my head, Now it's a giant cue ball. Well, I've been shaving my head, but been thinking about not wearing a veil and headpiece and all that. Thank you, thank you. It's kind of hard to do the makeup while I'm looking at my camera, and then I duck down here, and it's like I'm hiding. Not trying to hide, I promise. And this is a aqua color that I just got recently. I thought it was a powder when I was at the wonderful Embellish Effects, but I didn't read the packaging. I just bought it. Ah! Donna is at work today. She's been home all but 2 or 3 days in the last 12 that I've been off. So I'm using my quiet time today to paint. Thank you. Wow, it's almost the Quake symbol. Yes, I did my head. I was waiting for you. But sorry you had to work. I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Just giving it a shot. Oh, it's just so weird. It's like a... Ugh. I love you too. This is so weird. Hi, Adora. Oh, just wait. I used to only use aquacolor when I first started, and I got into trying powders, and then I really liked powders. Kind of miss using my aquacolors, just because of how easy it goes on, and kabuki. Isn't that where like guys come all over you? Oh, that's bukkake. Oh, damn it. I like that too. Can y'all hear my music going? I'm not going anywhere. I am just home practicing and trying this new bald head thingy. Ooh, Sexy Man just entered the room. Welcome, welcome. It's like a little stingray. Red heart under lower lip. So none of my reds are very good. You know, red is my favorite color. And I've bought so many different ones. But none of them actually come out like red. So I do have... Why is there an aqua color missing from here? Oh, I found it. Add some red. Okay, I'm gonna add some red. I've had these little aqua color thingies since I first started. So they is old. And they've lasted me a long time. Alright, Adora. Good evening. I don't even know what time it is. But thank you. So, okay. I'm not going to touch the lip with it. We send our love to you as well. Yes. Alright, Adora. That's for you. Added a little red in here. Don't do what? Add a little red to this side. Okay, I love you, but the heart's going away now. Well, I'm only getting rid of the heart because it doesn't really fit in with what I'm doing. But just remember, the heart is always there. Ooh, you know, I don't dislike this. So here's my next step. This is what I was not touching my lip for. Because I gotta do my black outline. I don't think anybody's answered me yet. Can you hear my music going? I don't want any copyright crap later on. Okay. Thank you. It is actually down on a shelf below my butt, so it's 9-inch nails. I thought about listening to Tool because Mr. Maynard James Keenan during the Anima tour used to paint different stuff on him all the time. I haven't gotten there yet. Glitter's... I don't know if I'm gonna do glitter. But when I saw a perfect circle and he had a different look going on for himself, it was all wigs, and he stood in the dark in the corner of the stage and couldn't even see him. Maybe that was Tool when I saw him. Yeah, when I saw Tool, he was standing in the dark, so I never even got to see him. Don't gasp. 3 red vertical dots above my nose. In the empty space? Is that what you're talking about? The 3 red vertical dots above my nose. Are you talking about doing them here? Okay. I'll get back to that momentarily. Thank you. Thank you. It's a great idea. It's actually a really damn good idea. I'm mixing up my black watercolor. That's why I keep looking down. I had to make quite a bit of it for this next scary step. Yeah, it's not mixing very well. Oh, awesome. So you got your color wheel down pretty good. I actually bought a color wheel so that I could have it with me and be like, this is the opposite of this, and this is the opposite of this, and these colors go well together and make each other pop. And I never used it. To me, putting on a face is a alternate persona. So it is essentially a mask for me, as well as a tool. Thank you for bringing this to thought. So as a tool, it attracts people to me to come over and the typical, hey, what's this? What's happening? What's going on here? No, I'm not trying to be a ghost. But the mask, to me, it helps me to bring out my inner self a little bit and be more... I mean, I'm already a social person, but whenever I go to bars and stuff like Parliament House, of course, I'm not going to just, as my secular self, walk up to random people and start talking in, here's a condom, and let's talk about you. I'm very much a wallfly. But as a sister, I can use it as a mask and tool to talk to people and come out of my shell. And putting on a face makes me so happy. Being a sister makes me so happy. That's why I said that. Hey, Eddie. So this is interesting. My Krylon Black is not going over my Maron. It's actually like creating, like if you take a white crayon and color on white paper, and then you try to go over the white crayon with uh, a color. Like in school, we used to paint, or we did paint underwater scenes, and I did fish, and then you take the white crayon, and then you do the blue crayon, or blue crayon, then the white crayon, then try to go on top of the white crayon, and it just didn't work. That's kind of what this is doing. My top lip, it's just bubbling up on top of it, and it's not actually going. Oh, and now it's making my turquoise bleed up. When you talk to strangers as your secular self? Um, so I think the fact that I literally have 12 people that are watching me right now, my virtual manifesting seems to be making 12 people not really think about all of that right now, and they're focusing on watching a clown get ready and paint her face. I think there are certain aspects of what virtual manifesting can do, and at other times, I mean, a lot of our outward ministry is going out to, our ministry in public places like Savoy, or, even, I know they don't really care for us there very much, or shouldn't think there's too much, uh, Hanks, or Barcodes, which Barcodes loves us. Um, that's all in person, and you can be a lot more personal. And I think this way kind of limits, because these are all people that are watching me online. These are not people that would be seeing me in person in a bar, that are not friends of mine on Facebook and not watching me. But at the same time, I think it does have its good points, like I said, with people being able to take time out of their lives, and thank you for taking time out of your lives to watch me, and not think about crap going on. I know you're very outgoing, and I love that about you, and I wish I could be that outgoing when I'm not in phase. But I just don't have the courage myself to just talk to people. I think we'll very much maintain a lot more of a virtual presence. I think we're going to see a lot of what we can do come out of us doing virtual manifestations and virtual outreach and fundraising and stuff. I myself don't really see me being any more virtual once I actually get back to work than I already am. It's been a very long time since I've actually done a Facebook Live. Well, that's not anywhere near the same. That's okay. because then we can do that with it. Oh. Don't you have connection problems? You stop that. Ooh, again, this black is not going over the turquoise. I think it's gonna start bubbling up. My name is not... Okay, my name partially is from Sister Donna Chernobyl and I trying to figure out names, and she came up with Lauren Testins, and me being into the grossness that I like being into, I thought about lower intestines because I read a book that serial killer had, which was stupid, that this is how this person was described in the book the entire time, was slicing open their bellies and their entrails falling out. And that was one of my favorite books to ever read. I don't remember who it was. I just remember I was excited while I was reading it. So Laura and Testins kind of came out a part of that. And then my extension of my name is Sister of the Bog of Eternal Stench, because I am a huge fan of Jim Henson and The Labyrinth. And I wanted to be David Bowie as Jareth when I was a kid. Well, thank you. That's because you can't see it close enough. I'm kind of liking that you can't see it, because this is definitely not how I would want to go out in public. I mean, with my imperfection that I've got going on, but... Say Libby. Say the old folk, and I am an old folk now. Drinking! No. Greatest strength as a sister. I can function and pay attention when my attention is there. When I'm bored of something, then I have to refocus what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. Structure and following through with events and stuff, I think, are one of my strengths. I've been a part of Bear Bust every year, and I think that partially it's because I can help with keeping everything in order and keeping everybody on schedule with meeting at the table, sending people here, checking guests in. Hi! I miss you. I love you. I was talking about you yesterday. And actually, today is 9 years since you met... What's her name? Shit. Misty Eyes with us. 9 years today. Do you think I have a greater strength that you see on the outside that I don't see? Eh. There blows the neighborhood? I mean, yeah, goes the neighborhood. Okay, I can see. I can see that. My kindness? Oh, I thought you were talking to Kenya. Oh, that just clicked. Well, thank you. I never think of my kindness. I never think of these things. Thank you for these 20 questions. Yeah. Your ability to focus the attention back toward the community when people try to focus on our look. Thank you. Oh no, I've blackened my water. 2 shakes of a lance. I'll be right back. This mixing of watercolors is a pain in the ass with how much I look down. Do you have another question? What aspect of being a sister do you relate to most? I don't really understand. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand what aspect means. If it means like the community outreach, I like to be there for other people. Part of the reason why I even wanted to be a sister was for the suicide prevention outreach, because I have been there myself. Okay, yeah. So the community. Coming from and being in a dark place in my secular self all the time, putting on a face makes me get out of that, and I like to do it for the same purpose of bringing others out of their dark places and making them feel better about themselves. I love the ministry. I love doing safe sex outreach too. Even though I don't use condoms when I masturbate, I still like to practice safe sex. Mr. Pop! How are you? So it says wave. Does that mean I touched the wave and then it waves at you? Oh, it did. It waved at you. Oh, that's funny. That's a new feature that wasn't there before. Staying healthy as you're working? I hope. Are you still working? Yeah. Alright, how's this looking? So far, so good? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How do you like the dots? Is that good? They're a little lopsided, but I don't really have anything to put my finger on to steady my hand to do those. No, love. I don't have that beautiful honey skin. Your dots! Ha! 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 Alright, is there anything else you guys think I should do before I do my lashes? To quote James St. James, who cares if you have a hump on your back? Throw a little glitter on it, honey, and go dancing. Okay. I understand the struggling. So the question is, what would you say to someone who's watching this live stream that may have some negative thoughts about themselves or their bodies / looks? I struggle with it myself a lot, all the time. It is a constant downward spiral of shame on myself that it's really hard to deal with, but it's understandable because you're not alone. You always have somebody that has your back. You can always reach out to somebody. If you don't want to reach out to somebody, damn you, girl, making me rack my brain here, making it hurt. It hurts. It hurts struggling with depression. It hurts with the negative thoughts that I have about my own body. I mean, I've gotten better. I have broken through a lot in just thinking about how dumb it is to want to hurt myself or to be hurtful. If you would have met me or known me, I mean, or some of you have known me, even 5 years ago, there's no way in hell, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, there's no way in hell I would be sitting here with no shirt on doing this, because I got little man boobs that I don't like. I got a tummy that I don't like. But I've learned to embrace it and use my negativity to turn it into positivity and try to be happy about it. And I've also used my sexuality a lot to help me break that down with, you know, there are lots of pictures and videos of me out in this world, and I'm not ashamed. I was ashamed, and then I started doing it, and not that I'm telling anybody out there to go start posting naked pictures of yourself or masturbation videos, because that's not me. I mean, that's me, that's not you. But I've come a long way from my dark downward spiral of trying to commit suicide twice and being a cutter, and I have scars that I will never be able to get rid of that are external, that remind me that I don't need to be there anymore, that remind me that it's okay and life gets better and you have friends and you have people that love you. I love myself. I love myself a lot. I love myself more than I thought I ever would. Every day's a new day. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I dropped my lashes. Can't finish my face without my lashes. Alright, so I use liquid latex to put on my lashes and embellishments and things like that. For $6 on Amazon, I got this giant bottle. The only bad part about getting the giant bottles is it tends to dry out and rubberize and gets weird and funky, so you throw it away, and thankfully it's inexpensive enough to just get another one. And the latex breaks down in the environment. Yeah, my lashes are running away. Alright, so I'm starting to get low on my lash supply here. Anybody know why that is? Not because I use them up so much, but because I stack them. Using multiple lashes, and I can't get my feather lashes anymore. The last time I was able to buy those was 2 Halloweens ago, because Joann's was like out of them the moment they got them in stock. Because somebody like me went in there and probably purchased every package, which is what I do every year. So somebody beat me to them this year. But first world problems. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. All right, so this is 2 pair stacked on top. Oh, if you find them and can get them to me and ship them to me, I will pay you for gas and shipping and all of that. Bye. Thank you for stopping by and for the great advice. Happy painting. All right. All right, here goes nothing. Damn, I love liquid latex. All the way from Trinidad. Thank you. Well, love from the U.S. Don't get coronavirus. Where the hell is Trinidad? I'm so terrible. I do not know my geographics. They were drastically uneven south of us, but South America. Oh, okay. I forgot it does that whole big gulf thing. This is not 9 Inch Nails. In the Caribbean. Yes, see, I told you I don't know. I don't understand how the world works. She was 9 Inch Nails. How do I not know that song? Caribbean. There be pirates there. I thought Carnival was in, like, not Colombia. Oh shit. I'm gonna get so stabbed for this. Like Rio de Janeiro and... Right? Right. I don't know. Oh, okay. Brazil! That's it! I kept thinking Peru. I was like, that's not right. I know that's not right. I know none of what I'm thinking is right. It's not the fumes of the grease paint I can blame either. I don't know. Like, I did a lot of LSD when I was in school. I didn't pay attention in school. Hello, love? Hello, hello! How are you? Are you staying away from children? I know you love your children, but they will kill you. Or you'll kill them. One or the other. Alright, so that is 8 pairs of lashes. Or, excuse me, 4 pairs of lashes. 2 and 2. Welcome to the show. I miss your face too. Our anniversary's coming up soon. Of course, I always think about you on our anniversary. Lashes make me happy. They make me angry putting them on, but I'm happy when they're on. Auntie? Really? Oh, Auntie misses you. You're her aunt. That's cool. I would love to come to Dallas. I have been so in love with y'all's headpiece. Not that I want your headpiece. I do want your headpiece, but I mean, y'all have one of the best headpieces. Love that. And I would love to come to Dallas. DFW sisters. Alright. And the Smoky Mountain Sisters, hello! I'm scratching my foot. I'm not doing anything down here, I promise. I'm not playing with myself on this camera. Alright, I think that's it. Unless you guys can think of anything else I can do with this. Can we trade coronets, Cherry? I think we can. I don't remember if we can, but if we can, yes. Well, very nice to meet you. After, again. Sorry, I know I think we've talked before. But. So, I know you really can't see all my imperfections very much as I can see them. But, this was just kind of a fast playing, answering questions. But up close, you can see how everything ran, how the Maron did not want to take to my face with that stuff. And I'm not ashamed to show my imperfections up close like this right now. I would not go out in public like that. But I'm imperfect. We are all imperfect. Do we want to do any more 20 questions? Since you're bringing me out of my shell a little bit more here. Alcohol is always being consumed. But as soon as we get off of here, I'm actually going to be looking at your profile a little closer to make sure and see. Hashtag fail. That's okay, we're all allowed to fail. Oh, so many inspirations. If I could look at my Facebook right now, I can start naming names. I know. I don't know sister names very well, but there are so many other sisters who inspire me. I think one of my biggest inspirations, though, was I don't think she even still does anything, is Mary Queen and Sober from South Florida Sisters. She actually helped me get into the Sisters I was friends with her for a good year, 2 years, and did not know she was a sister. And I was at a Fort Lauderdale parade, and Sister Penny, I think it's Penny Tration. I know there's a drag queen, Penetration. Actually came up to me in my secular self before I joined the Sisters and said to me, "You are loved." And I was still in my deep, dark, depressive state, and I was very nervous to even be there because I wasn't really. I was out, but I was not like very social in public, and just started making friends in Fort Lauderdale. But she was actually one of the people that inspired me to become a sister, is because she helped me with, like, ding, a little light bulb went off. And I was like, if she can do that to me and help me, that's wonderful, and I would love to be able to do that. Hence the suicide connection, my suicide prevention. I'm pretty damn sure that these are not the same lashes. One seems a little smaller than the other one. But I think they are the same. Well, there's 2 and 2. There's 2 and 2. I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. I was gonna take them off anyway. I got bit by ants while I was walking the dog, so now I have 2 ant bites on my foot. That's what's itching. That's what I'm scratching. But I am also inspired by other sisters in my house. I love my Orlando sisters. I love working with them every time I go out. Any kind of little bickering and things that goes on behind the scenes goes out the window, and people get along and focus on the community and not on themselves, and they inspire me to be a better person and a better sister. And we love you, baby. You need to come back. After the plague in the streets of the United States. Or in the streets of the world, excuse me. It's not just the United States. I'm interested to see, as a question that you brought up earlier, Cherry, was more social media or media presence. God damn. Ooh, sitting under these lights with no deodorant on it made me kind of sexy smelling. Sorry. Forgot to put some deodorant on this morning. I've only worn it twice in the past 12 days. But I bathe and change my shorts daily. Does anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask me? The floor is open. The library is open. I like this. I like this ask a sister questions. Oh, see question 7. I missed one. There are sisters out there that do not face South America. Do you feel if we lived in that geographical location, you would still be a sister? I think I would. I don't think I would be as social, though. Not that I'm saying that guards are not social, but I could see myself more in a guard role down there than I would in a sister role, being that I don't have as much confidence without a face on as I do with a face on. I can still see myself being. I would probably be in a different career than what I'm in now. I wouldn't be a veterinary technician. I think I would be driven more toward more human health. Am I still painting? No, I stopped painting a while ago. I went through a period of trying to get rid of a lot of the darkness and stuff in my life that was hurting me and painful, and I actually threw away 40 or 50 paintings that I had done in the dumpster. And I regret throwing some of them away because some of them I really loved, but most of them I threw away. But the one that I made for you, Miss Kaylin, is hanging on the wall in my bedroom. so that it can still be given to you someday, because it is a bright and bright rainbow painting that I made for you that has a rainbow, or that has a ladder on it showing a part of me crawling out of that dark hole. And you were there helping me crawl out of that dark hole. I miss you too. A lot. And your boy is growing like a weed. I can't believe the man that he is becoming. To survive. My mission goal for this year is to survive. My goal, my personal goal this year for the community is to help the nunlings in our house and recruit some new members in our house, so that we can help conquer the world and help the world as much as we possibly can, because there are not enough of us. As many of us as there are not enough of us. I know Sister Amanda had gone to UCF, University of Central Florida, in FACE and did something over there, and I thought about contacting the school and seeing if there's any way that we can like set up a little table in a hall or something, and people can come and talk to us. Yeah, sounds like a novice project in the future too. Could be somebody's novice project. Community outreach. So this little thing that I'm about to do now is the stupidest thing that I ever did in the past, but drawing like a little nose ring on. But I like it sometimes because I think it's funny. Hey girl, hey! And number 282, what is your best advice for a nunling about face? How important is a well-decorated face? The painting of your face is not important. It is there to grab attention, but at the same time, in my own personal opinion, is I want my face to look good when I go out, because I want the confidence that I have a good-looking face on, or a decent face, or I obviously don't do the traditional pretty faces. I don't think I can ever do like Evelyn faces and Beyonce faces. They have such perfect blending and things with their face, and I've got a lot of practice under my belt too, and I don't paint the way they do, but we all paint differently. And but I think your face, as you're coming up in the ranks, I love you. I was gonna say enjoy your conference call, but yes, I have Zoom, so if you want to Zoom with me later, let me know, because I'm home and I have to do a Zoom conference at 8 tonight. But other than that, after I wash this off, I don't really have anything to do. Sorry, back to well-decorated face. Simple is good. Complicated is good. It's whatever makes you feel happy, but your face is not what makes you a sister. Your heart makes you a sister. Will do. If it is not in your heart to be a member of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, you're not even going to bother. Hey, Magina. Thank you for your donation of the jockstrap for us for our jock auction on the 18th. Which you guys can join us on Facebook Live and watch our jock auction as we're in 5 or 6 different houses all on one video to do our jock auction. We have some fine gentlemen that have donated jock straps to us. I was just talking about the jock auction. Hello, I love you. I do not do the most beautiful faces, but thank you. I take that back. I love my face. I love this face today. I'm actually extremely excited and happy about it. Now that I'm just sitting here talking, I'm gonna do other stuff. Usually once I do my lashes, that's it. That's my final thing. I don't do anything after that, but since I'm really enjoying these questions, I'm gonna do some more. Hi, Ryan. Wish you would continue your journey. Oh, yeah, let's go back. As your fellow sister. I love you too, and thank you. I know I'll never be alone, but have fun with your work stuff. Bye. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for making me open my emotions. What kind of group performance? Like everybody dancing in their own houses or singing? I know we have some amazing singers, Kaylin, in our house or in the Sisters that could get together and do something, but I could not do that. I couldn't do like dancing and singing because I know you have seen my performances and they are tragic. Tragedy. Kenny can tell you I played the ditzy one on stage because I went the wrong way. I actually watched a thing yesterday where the original cast of Hamilton surprised this 8-year-old girl on a video thing, and Lin-Manuel was singing, and everybody was there singing to on screen to this little girl, and it was so fun to watch her face light up. That's a great idea. I will not be singing. I can play bass. I can play the bass in the background for people. I got my bass sitting right next to me. See? My bass in the corner. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance for me. Or dance the blues. Sorry. Messed that up, didn't I? Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I love y'all. I'm gonna run now. Go wash this off. Play with my monkey a little bit. Because that's what y'all wanted to know, was my masturbation habits. Ah. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.